2,000 Years of Persecution, the Jewish People's True Story. The persecution of the Jewish people is often told through isolated chapters, the Holocaust, the Crusades, but the truth is deeper, longer, and more painful. For over 2,000 years, Jews have been hated not for what they've done, but for who they are. This is that story. Part 1. Ancient Hatred Before the Exile. Long before the Roman exile, Jewish communities were already facing persecution. 586 BCE. The Babylonians destroy the first temple. Jerusalem is burned, tens of thousands killed or exiled. 167 BCE. Antiochus IV bans Torah, Shabbat, and circumcision. Thousands are killed. 19 CE. Roman Emperor Tiberius expels Jews from Rome. 49 CE. Emperor Claudius does the same. Even under Greek and Egyptian rule, Jews were targeted, mocked, and restricted. Jews were not hated for land, but for laws, belief, and moral resilience. Part 2. Roman Destruction and Exile. 70 CE. The Romans destroy the Second Temple. Jerusalem is burned, thousands killed. 135 CE. Rome slaughters hundreds of thousands after the Bar Kokhba revolt, razes villages, and renames Judea-Palestina to erase Jewish identity. This wasn't just exile, it was cultural erasure. Part 3. Christian Empire, Religion Turns into Repression. As Christianity spread, Jews became targets. 4th and 6th centuries. Jewish practices are banned, synagogues destroyed. In Visigothic Spain, Jews are forced to convert or lose their children. 694 CE. Jews are enslaved and their children taken by the state. Religious tolerance gave way to religious tyranny. Part 4. Early Islam, Dhimmi status and violence. In 7th century Arabia, Prophet Muhammad's forces expel the Banu Kainuka and Banu Nadir tribes, execute 600-900 men from Banu Qurayza. Jews under Islamic rule lived as dhimmis, tolerated, taxed, and humiliated, at times protected but never equal, vulnerable by law. Part 5. The Crusades. 1096, Crusaders massacre Jewish communities in Worms, Mainz, and Speyer. Entire towns are burned, thousands murdered. Later Crusades repeat the bloodshed across France and Germany. These massacres left a mark not only in blood, but in the Jewish soul. For the first time, Ashkenazi Jews saw themselves as martyrs sanctifying God's name. Jews weren't enemies in battle. They were simply Jews. Part 6. Medieval Europe. Blood libels, expulsions, forced baptisms. 1290. Expelled from England. 1394. Expelled from France. 1492. Spain. Convert, flee, or die. Accused of killing Christian children, spreading plague, poisoning wells. Lies became law, and law became violence. These are just the recorded headlines. In between them, thousands of forgotten massacres, expulsions, riots, and decrees. From Yemen to Morocco, from Persia to Poland, the story was the same. Part 7. Eastern Europe. Pogroms and Persecution. 17th and 19th centuries. Pogroms in Poland, Russia, Ukraine. Pogroms, entire villages destroyed. Women assaulted. Torah scrolls burned. Millions fled to America and thousands to the land of Israel, then called Palestine under First Ottoman, then British rule. It was not migration. It was flight for life. Part 8. The Holocaust. Hate becomes industry. 1933-1945. 6 million Jews are murdered by the Nazis. Death camps, gas chambers, starvation, medical experiments, not just in Germany, but across Europe. The world watched. Many helped. Few stopped it. Part 9. Colonizers. A dangerous lie. After 2 millennia of expulsions, pogroms, blood libels, forced conversions, and genocide, some dare to call the Jewish people settlers in their ancient homeland. Jews are not colonizers in Jerusalem. We are survivors who returned home. And let's not forget, on the ruins of our temple, the Al-Aqsa Mosque was built 600 years later. Who is the occupier? Part 10. Final message. No other people has suffered such long, unprovoked hatred. No other nation has wandered so far and remembered home so clearly. The Jewish people live not because we conquered, but because we refused to be erased. We didn't only cry for 2,000 years. We rebuilt, remembered, and returned. For the Lord will not forsake his people. He will not abandon his inheritance. Psalms 94:14.